Hello, Thoreau Park families. I am Mr. Popek. I'm a Title I teacher assigned to Thoreau Park through Parma Virtual Learning Academy. Talking about assessments today. So here at Thoreau Park and throughout Parma City School District, Title I teachers currently utilize two state-approved assessments, Ames-Webb and MAP, Measure of Academic Progress. Both of these assessments are an integral part of Parma City School District's RTI, Response to Intervention program. Our RTI program includes practice of providing high-quality instruction and intervention matched to student needs, monitoring progress frequently to make decisions about changes in instruction, and we apply students' outcome data to important educational decisions. Ames-Webb for kindergarten literacy. Ames-Webb is a research-based test screener and a progress monitoring tool. It is used to determine if a student is on track with his or her reading and math skills. Each test or probe is 1 minute long, and we will talk about our focus for kindergarten literacy, letter name fluency, letter sound fluency, phenome segmentation, and nonsense words. This is an example of the letter naming assessment. Students go from left to right and identify the names of as many letters as they can within 1 minute. This is the letter sounds practice page that we walk our students through. Students give us the sounds that these letters make, going from top to bottom and then over, and then they form a word, b, at, and then bat. And then students have 1 minute to name as many letter sounds as they can, going down the row and over and telling us the sounds that these letters make. And this would be d, og, and dog. So they have 1 minute to identify sounds and to see if they can form a word. This is called phenome segmentation. I, for example, would say to the student the word tube, and they have to identify t, u, b, and they break the words into sounds, and that is not a time test. This is our nonsense words assessment, and the students tell us the sounds that these letters make. All of these are CVC words, and all of these vowels are short vowels. For first grade literacy for Ames-Webb, we have something called oral reading fluency. This is a 1 minute timed reading test. Students will read 3 different passages, 1 minute apiece, and the average is documented. And this is an example of a passage that the student would read to us. And for K and first grade math, early numeracy skills, students are asked to identify numbers, up to 10 for kindergarten, up to 20 for first grade. They are asked to discriminate between quantities. So they're given 2 numbers, and they have to identify the larger number, and to formulate mental number lines. So they have to complete a number line with one of the numbers missing. Who and when, who are all kindergarten students and first grade students are benchmarked, assessed using Ames-Webb. And in the fall, that occurs in the fall, again in January for the winter benchmark, and in May for the spring benchmark assessment. So there's 3 assessments to chart student progress. This data is used to determine if a student is on track with his or her reading and math skills. All classroom teachers use this data. Title I team uses this data as well, and special ed teachers. This helps us identify students who may be at risk. This helps us focus on areas of individualized instruction, helps us evaluate student growth, informs us of instructional changes that are needed to make in our lessons, classroom teachers and title teachers. And it serves as an accountability and communication tool for improvement. And if a student is identified at below or well below any of these literacy benchmarks, that student will be monitored bi-weekly on the skill that we would like to see improvement on. Now we're moving on to our assessments with MAP. MAP assessments are administered to students in grades 2 through 4. These students are also given the test 3 times, just as they are in Ames-Webb, in the fall, winter, and spring. This information is used to help drive classroom instruction, just as Ames-Webb data helps us. And I will walk you through a few links that will help you understand NWEA's MAP assessments. This first link is about student resources, and I will show this to you. And this is on NWEA's website. So this helps students and parents understand what this test is about, helps prepare for the test, and here is a practice test that you can walk through with your student. And also, this is a informational link that will give you 20 tips that you could use at home. And I understand these links are a bit lengthy, so if you would like this slide or this entire presentation emailed to you, you can reach me at popekj@parmacityschools.org, or any of the other Thoreau Park Title I teachers can forward this information to you. And that is it. So thank you for listening, and have a great day.